All right, guys.
What's up? What's up? We back again.
We back again, and we coming through. Talking about some stuff that's coming through.
Man, so yeah, this weekend there wasn't much UFC or any kind of MMA. There was one championship, but that junk was way too early. Ain't nobody gonna wake up at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then right after the Royal Rumble, so I watched the Royal Rumble, and congrats to Cody Rhodes.
Way to go, Cody Rhodes.
He needs to finish the story.
He has to go for Roman Reigns. Be careful.
Yeah, no, these goddamn
the
cheap wires.
Yeah, but the what was I gonna say? I thought that he was gonna fight Roman Reigns, but you said that
No,
Royal
he
Rumble was something different.
Man, you already know
he
Roman Reigns got help from Solo, and because he had the fatal 4-way match with Randy Orton and AJ Styles. No, well, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
This guy's not into the WWE.
Yeah.
Just I'm trying to get. I jab at him every weekend and stuff.
He's trying to figure out
whenever Monday Night Raw comes on.
New things to watch. Yeah. But let's get into UFC Fight Night.
Yes.
Dolidze versus Nasruddin Imavov.
Yes, Dolidze versus Imavov. Yes,
so we're gonna come into some
at the Apex.
At the Apex, you're never a fan of the fights at the Apex.
No. I think by now we should be out of here. We should be having fight nights all around the country.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But it is what it is. I mean, I'll take what I can get.
I mean, I like the Apex fights because you could hear when they really crack them nice.
Yeah, I will say they're pretty intimate. Yeah,
really
and they
nice.
get a little crowd. I guess they get a little exclusive crowd.
Yeah, and the exclusive crowd be going crazy sometimes.
Yeah, they do be getting some pretty hype.
And there's been a lot of good finishes in the Apex. Never forget, Fred Ngannou won the world title in the Apex, yo.
Yeah, but that was.
I know
that was very weird. Even with the weirdest fight in that time for me was the DC and the Stipe.
The Miocic fight.
Yeah, it was a very odd fight. And then DC had the ill eye poke. He had the ill eye.
I know.
That was nasty.
That was rough.
But yeah, anyways. So this fight night, it looks pretty good though. Got a lot of good fights on there, We
got some. Yeah, is Demba Garimbo? Okay, there's Demba Garimbo versus Pete Rodriguez. Right? Yeah, we're looking at the prelims. Is he the guy that The Rock gave the house to? Because I heard The Rock gave the house to somebody.
But wasn't that dude in the? Was he in the UFC?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I know that he gave a house to somebody.
It might be him. You might be right. It might have been a guy. From I thought it was a guy from the PFL, but maybe not.
Didn't he give a? Yeah, it was him. Yep, Demba Garimbo.
Dang.
Yep.
Good memory.
Yeah, I was like, I thought so. That
it was like the name rung a bell.
Yeah, I just had to look it up really quick, and that was him, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. So he got that house to be chilling at for a little bit, have his place to stay. The Rock is always his boy.
Yeah, because he was broke. He was now
nothing.
it's kind of all coming back. Yeah. He was he had that I think it was the post fight press conference. Okay, so yeah. Demba. Yeah, he's got a fight versus Pete Rodriguez. Not sure. There's a lot of new fighters in the UFC. A lot of new here.
This guy Blake Builder is fighting versus Jiang Jingli
in the preliminary fights.
Yeah,
prelims. Yeah. There's a lot of newer fighters. A lot of guys coming off of the Contender Series, from what I see. And then a lot of guys coming off of, at least one guy that I see that's coming off of Tough, the Ultimate Fighter, which is Landon Quinones.
Mm-hmm. Then they got this guy.
We got the dude Jamal Pogues at the opening it up. He's I remember in the Contender Series, he's
a heavyweight, huh?
Yeah, he was the one guy that Dana gave a chance to.
Oh, and he lost?
I don't know. He won, but it wasn't
super impressive.
Yeah. So,
I must have showed something because Dana White doesn't do it for everybody.
But then we got Julia Stoliarenko versus Luana Carolina. It's another good one because Stolyarenko, she beat. Man, I'm trying to remember right.
She's Ecuadorian.
She beat, I believe, Jess.
She beat Molly McCann
and Molly McCann
and
right?
Jessica Clark.
Those are her last two wins.
Yeah. Well, no, she's won 2 out of her last 3. She won against Molly McCann. She lost to Chandler, and then she beat Jessica Clark.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, so Julia Stolyarenko, she's pretty good.
Well, she's facing a lady from Brazil, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, but they both. Wait, so Julia beat Molly.
Yeah,
but then Molly beat Luana Carolina. Wasn't that the girl that she knocked out?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
What's this MMA math we're doing here?
Anyways,
yes, no, she is the one that she knocked out.
That's what I'm saying. Wow. So I don't know. I could see Julia kind of winning this.
Yeah, because if she was able to put away Molly McCann like that, but I don't know. You never know. You know.
And then we were talking about this dude Blake Builder. He was just mentioned.
Yeah, too. I don't really know much about him except for the clips that he posts on Instagram.
Yeah, which are pretty.
You know, he be kind of slaying people a little bit.
Here nor there, you know. He does the ninja moves.
Yeah, he's a ninja.
Which are pretty cool. Yeah. But shout out to him. He's fighting
Jung Lee at featherweight.
Dang. They both got one oh no, this dude's undefeated.
Jung Lee?
Yeah.
Lee.
Lee Jung.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll see that.
Okay.
Fun fight at featherweight, it seems like.
Seems like it's going to be a good fight there.
It's always nice to see these news guys coming through with the fights because you never know what they're gonna bring. You know.
Yeah, and check out Charles Johnson, who he's fighting. He's a newcomer with
Maxim.
Yeah, with a clean record, 17-0.
He's from Kazakhstan. 17-0.
There's a lot of bad dudes coming out of there. Coming out of
125
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, I mean 125.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that guy better be careful, man. He's a favorite too.
Charles Johnson is he be holding his own. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I forget who he fought last, but I'm pretty sure he lost it.
Well, I know he's been.
I think
a couple of tough fights. He lost versus Esteban. And Cody Durden beat him.
Okay, it was Cody Durden. That was a pretty hard, tough fight with Cody.
Yeah.
So
that
was the one that I remembered. It was damn.
He's got to get something.
He's got to get something going here.
Yeah, he's got. But that's damn.
And they're putting him up against
undefeated guy.
This could be a tough fight for him.
Damn.
You already know if you can't even. You don't even know who the guy is.
Yeah, you never know.
Especially if they've made it to the UFC like that, you know. But who knows? It might be the other way around. You know. We never know. He might bring out the dog because he needs to do something here.
Sometimes they turn it on when their contract is on the line like that.
Yeah,
you know they'll fight for it.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
So,
and then exciting featured bout with Molly McCann and Diana Belbita.
Now Molly McCann is coming off of 2 straight losses. So how do you think she's feeling coming into this fight?
I think she's confident.
I mean, she's still kind of a fan favorite.
Yeah, I think she's still very confident. I'm trying to see.
She's the favorite in this. -2, is that 65? Yeah.
Let's see what the Warrior Princess, what her record looks like here. Okay, so she's coming off a loss too, though. From Karolina Kovacevic, but before that she beat Maria Oliveira, and she had a loss bout versus Gloria De Paula, but that was in 22. So,
well, they're both up and down.
They're both coming off losses, so yeah, I guess
McCann's
it depends
a favorite
who wants
in that.
it more.
I would say about McCann.
I think McCann is always going to be a favorite. Just because she's depending on the fighter, but for most,
was she the favorite versus Erin Blanchfield? I don't think so.
No,
there's no way.
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So,
because her last loss was to Blanchfield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a tough.
No, that was the one before. She lost to somebody else after that.
Who doesn't lose to Blanchfield though?
I don't know. Blanchfield's a beast. She's probably gonna be fighting for the title soon.
Let's hope.
Oh, she should. I forgot who she beat. She beat Andrade last.
Yeah, because we got gosh.
And she beat Andrade down too.
Yeah, we got Grasso. No. Oh, one sec.
Take a look at the rankings real quick, will you? I have the rankings up here. Flyweight, yeah, Grasso.
So yeah, flyweight. I mean, Grasso. You know,
Alexa Grasso versus Aaron Blanchfield. You tell me you don't want to see that fight,
dude. You know what I'm saying? But Grasso's good and everything, but Blanchfield's on another level, dude.
She's part of that new group, but also I don't know. I think Grasso slept on, man. She beat Shevchenko twice in a row. She finished her in the first fight.
I mean, some people, would say maybe otherwise about that second fight, but you got to give it to her at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't think it was that highly contested.
No, I don't think it was crazily contested. It was close for sure, but I think you got to beat the champion.
I thought she won.
So yeah, I think
like you said, you got to beat the champion. You got to take the belt.
Yeah.
So,
but I think Aaron definitely could be up there. But anyways, going back to Molly McCann and Deanna Belbita. They're both coming off of losses, and I don't know. I guess it really depends who really wants it more at the end of the day with a fight like that.
We'll see where they bring it to, because if that girl takes it on the ground, if Belbita could take it on the ground, she might have the advantage there.
Yeah,
because we see Molly McCann in the past kind of
struggle on the ground.
Yeah, right? Struggle on the ground for sure.
Yeah,
but
she's good. She throws some bombs though.
Yeah, she's good standing.
So
she has great finishes.
She catches you,
Yeah, for sure.
You might be on Queer Street.
But hopefully quick. Also for Molly McCann's sake, she's been working on that, and she can come through a better fighter in this one.
Yeah,
if it does get to that, because that'd be cool to see if she could put it together on the ground, like how she puts it on the feet.
Yeah,
and then get some real ground and pound on,
or maybe even get a submission or something.
Oh, or get a submission too.
Turn it around.
Yeah, because she's pretty strong. I feel like for that division.
Yeah, she's
small,
a tough girl.
But yeah, she's
she's pretty stocky.
Yeah,
stocky 125.
I say so.
But yeah, moving on to the main card.
Let's check this out.
Looking good. There's some pretty good fights on here.
Urbina versus Charles Ratsky. Now, Gilbert Urbina has his ups and downs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Gilbert Urbina. I'm trying to.
He's had his ups and downs, is what I'm saying. Because I think he lost the fight in the Ultimate Fighter.
Yes.
But then he still made it into the UFC. And he's kind of been up and down in his fights. But I'm always interested to watch him because in his last fight,
that's right, because he was in Tough.
He was in Tough. But he looked a lot better in his last fight compared to when he fought Brian Battle.
Yeah.
So he's only 2 fights into his UFC career.
But Brian Battle's a bad man.
Yeah, for real. That knockout that he got at UFC Charlotte.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yo.
Yeah. But good luck to Gilbert, because honestly, for any one of these guys, even Charles, I mean, Gilbert's no joke. That kid's durable, son. In the UFC, there's nothing but tough fights. So I mean, all these guys, man. Like even look this next fight. I mean, I think we've seen Mahmoud Muradov, but I don't know about this guy.
Alisam Kiraviv,
the Black Wolf.
He's undefeated.
Jesus.
Yeah, I seen him
14-0.
I saw him fight, and he looked like he had everything pretty put together.
This is his second.
Yeah, this is his second outing in the UFC.
Okay.
He looked really well put together though when I saw him fight in his last fight.
Yeah, middleweight.
That's what I'm saying.
And I know Muradov is pretty good. He's pretty well rounded.
Makhmud Muradov.
Yeah.
So it should be a good fight at 185.
Those should be two good fights to start off the card.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna throw down.
Yeah, I mean it's like we said, when you don't know these guys, man, you better be expecting some damn fireworks.
For real, you could really get some great fights for the whole night, or just a couple of hits.
Yeah, like cause I swear, back in the day. So it's like 2 years ago when Hamzat came on the scene.
Yeah,
and everything was dead. Yeah, I remember watching Hamzat for the first time and being like, this guy's coming in here for something.
Oh yeah,
and,
for sure.
And he just ran through those first two. Like it was 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks back to back. Like he just came back around, turned around in 2 weeks.
I had a different weight class.
He did it at 185, and then he went down to 170.
I know.
And that's like how the whole.
And he finished both of them in the first round.
First round, just
his first 5 fights
crazy.
or something. He finished in like the first round. Yeah, he didn't even get touched.
I mean, the competition wasn't there for him, I think.
But even then, though, it's like you said, it's the UFC.
Yeah,
there's no easy fights in the UFC.
Because even that one dude, Skeletor, he's no joke. And then I forget who the first guy he fought, but he beat the crap out of him too. Like,
who?
The first guy that he fought at 185. He just like completely ragdolled.
Yeah, I don't remember who he was.
And just beat the crap out of him. But then the second guy was a highly touted dude. I don't know if he was from England or something, but I know his nickname is Skeletor.
He got whooped.
Yeah, and Hamzat ran through.
I think the thing about Hamzat though is like everybody is kind of,
and this is the middleweight division too. So I mean, I guess we're not.
Yeah, they're looking at him because he beat Kamaru Usman at 185, and that's not really his weight class anyway. And at the end, it kind of looked like Kamaru Usman was pulling ahead.
Yeah, because you give him 2 more rounds, huh?
Yeah, but then you look back at who he's been fighting. He's been fighting nothing but beasts after his like first 4 or 5 fights. Yeah. He fought Gilbert Burns, which is, we already know how that war went.
Tough fight.
Yeah, it was a crazy fight. And then
and he learned a whole lot in that fight.
Yeah, for real. And then he fought Kevin Holland, which is he beat Kevin Holland pretty easy, but Kevin Holland is no joke. Like, he fought at 185 and then he went down to 170 for that fight. So, and then who else did he fight? He fought Kamaru Usman. Yeah, that's right, at 185, which is like, he beat.
But he was supposed to fight who before that?
Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
Which I would have loved to see that fight.
That would have been a great fight.
I know.
Because I don't know how Paulo come.
Well, you don't know how either. Yeah.
Because like Hamzat didn't even, he performed for sure, but everybody thought that like he was gonna run through.
But this is what I'm trying to say is like everybody has such high hopes for him.
Yeah,
and they don't realize the level of competition now that he's facing is way higher.
Yeah,
like, just
anybody in that top tier.
Yeah, both Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman fought for the title.
But going back to these guys, good luck to them both.
Usman had the title.
Viviane Araújo and Natalia Silva, that should be a banger. Viviana likes to make it a dogfight a lot of times. Natalia is more of a striker.
Number 7 versus number 9. This could be depending on how this goes. This could really help them climb the rankings. Either one of them.
Yeah,
it seems like.
Yeah,
they can get in that more. Maybe closer to top 5. See, maybe face somebody in the top 5 and then be.
Natalia is definitely she's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Like she's just been the thing is it's like we were just talking about and this is with any division that as you move up in the division the competition just gets tougher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like say what you want about the fights, but like
yeah,
these people are going at it. But yeah, then I think I think this is rescheduled. I'm not 100% sure. The Randy Brown Muslim Salikov.
Is it really?
Because Randy Brown had a fight canceled recently. But I'm not sure which one it was supposed to be. Yeah, because he had a fight.
Randy Brown.
Yeah, so they were supposed to fight back in 296. For whatever reason, it got canceled. I forget why. But yeah, they're back on the card.
This should be a good fight, man.
But yeah, definitely should be a good. I'm always excited to see Randy Rude Boy Brown.
So when he's on, man, he's so slick with it.
My man is.
He's like, pa, pa, pa,
yeah,
pa, pa.
yeah.
And then he's so rangy at welterweight.
For me, he's like almost like, and this is because like Neil Magny is nasty too. Like I mean,
and he's a big guy,
but he's like the new Neil Magny for me.
Oh yeah,
the
new generation, new iteration of Neil Magny, and Randy Brown.
But I think he could even go a bit
could
further.
Surpass. Yeah, I think so
because he's good. He's really good. And he hasn't had like terrible any losses that I've seen him take. They've been tough losses. I think he's coming off a win too.
I think so. He has some great finishes for sure. Like I'm saying, like when he puts that striking together,
he's coming off of a few wins. No. So he fought back in 23. He fought in February. He fought Jack Dell'Amato, JDM, and then he won against Wellington Turman, which was a 3-round, dogfight.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm saying, my man fights nobody but beasts.
Straight killers, man.
Yeah.
Because now the guys coming up nowadays, they're different. We've talked about it.
No, seriously,
the guys coming up, they just have so many skills that they could put together, it seems like, and they all get better so much faster, it feels like.
Yeah. And then before that in 22, he's coming off of 2 good wins off of Francisco Trinaldo and Kalen Williams, Chaos Williams. So, good luck to Randy Brown. Muslim is no joke. You know what I'm saying? The dude's a beast. I think, what's he got?
Well, he beat Fialho, but he lost to Jing Liliang and Dolby.
Yeah, that was a hard fought fight with Dolby.
Yeah, unanimous decision, bro.
Okay. So it should be a winnable fight, I would say, for Randy Brown.
I think Randy Brown comes away with it just for the range and his striking ability.
Damn, and the next fight, dude, that on the card is
a co-main event.
Yeah, I didn't even see these coming because we didn't talk about it last week.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it. We saved it.
Because we needed something to talk about.
We need something. Renato Moicano versus Drew Dobat.
Renato Money Moicano.
I know. This is
interesting fight.
I didn't see this fight coming at 155, I don't think. But also, I don't think we've seen Moicano in a little bit.
Yeah, he's had
a couple fights. I think canceled.
He had an injury or something.
Probably. It's probably since.
I think he's coming off of injury. Not 100% sure.
Well, I seen Moicano get beat to a pulp, and I'll tell you one thing: he does not quit.
Yeah, so we got 13 versus 15, huh?
And Drew Dober's coming off of that knockout loss from Bobby Green.
He lost to Bobby Green?
Oh, no. Didn't he
He just come off a win.
He knocked Bobby Green out.
No, he won to somebody.
Yeah, remember he beat Bobby Green. He knocked him out.
Yeah, he's coming off some good, like 2 wins, recently?
He lost to Matt Frivola.
Oh.
And then he beat
Glenn.
I don't know who Glenn is. Last name Glenn. Ricky Glenn. So he is coming off a win. But if he beat Bobby Green in the striking like that, you got to watch out for this man's hands.
Well, let's go. That's a pretty interesting fight because Renato, like you said, is a dog.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't go down easy.
Drew Dober's going to have to hit him.
And he's good at jiu-jitsu. He has some very good jiu-jitsu. So.
Yeah, Drew Dober's a really strong wrestler. So
it's a very well-matched fight.
It is a really evenly matched fight, I think, because...
Go either way. What's the line looking like?
I think Moicano's the favorite in this fight.
Yeah, I don't have any odds.
But it's not... This also, too, not to say that Drew Dober doesn't have mad durability, too. Because he's had some fights where he's had to come back from adversity.
Yeah, he gets into a lot of dog fights sometimes, and so either it goes really well for him, or he catches him and puts him to sleep. Because when you get touched by him, son, you more than Renato's one of those guys too. He might be able to eat one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends, because Renato is sometimes on and sometimes he's off. He's really up and down.
Yeah.
In his he's 2-2 in his last 4.
Okay.
So he's hit or miss sometimes. Drew Dober versus Renato Moicano.
Yeah, Drew Dober. I could see Drew Dober. Either I could see Drew Dober winning it. Both one of two ways. Honestly, I see Drew Dober coming away the winner, either by decision or by knockout. That's the way I see it.
It's possible. I could see that too.
And I love the way that Renato's latest, gimmick and character. It's pretty cool.
He's calling out everybody.
Yeah, the Money Moicano. He's putting himself out there.
That's good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I like when fighters do that.
Yeah, they gotta establish some sort of character
for sure. Because what the hell is
you gotta stand out.
You gotta get paid.
I know. But yeah, I could see Drew Dober winning that fight too. Honestly,
yeah, it's a good fight, but I could see Drew.
I'm surprised that he's the underdog in this.
Oh, really, Drew Dober?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like I said, Moicano's favorite. So I don't know. We'll see. What happens. Now check out the main event.
Main event.
We got Dolidze versus Imavov. Now, are these people the same person?
One
different universe.
One walked through the multiverse realm.
Yeah, because
and was like, I'm fighting my opposite.
They seem to be so evenly matched for me.
They're the same person.
Number 8, number 11 at middleweight.
Do they have what the stats look like?
All right, you take a look at Dolidze. I look at Imavov.
6'2", 6'2".
Exactly.
Okay, so Imavov got the age on him. He's young. He's a young buck at 28, whereas Roman's 35. So
okay,
you got the age difference. But 185, and Roman got an inch on him at 76 inches reach.
At the reach?
Yeah, so.
But that's what I'm saying. This fight is so close in terms of their stats, and even...
You go either way, dude.
Because Imavov lost to Sean Strickland, but he beat Joaquin Buckley at 185.
They're both coming off of wins, no? Or he lost?
He lost his last one to Sean Strickland.
Damn, so who?
Oh, no, Imavov fought Chris Curtis. I think that was because of the eye poke, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's coming off a kind of weird...
Like a no contest.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's trying to get something back with that, and he's not happy about that.
I mean, Imavov is pretty good, but Dolidze is a monster.
I know. Honestly, almost favor Dolidze in this because, he might have a little bit more experience.
Dolidze is big.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
And these 185ers, they're 185 for all but a minute.
Yeah.
So these guys be big.
But that's the thing. They're the same size. Like we said, they're so similar in stats that I really think they're probably just going to be striking, though. They're going to try to get each other out.
They have almost a relatively same record, 12 wins. So
yeah,
gosh, yeah.
I'm telling you, like when I saw this, I was like,
damn, one came through the portal and was.
This is a really good matchup right here.
Yeah,
because it's not really super consequential in terms of I don't think the rankings like that because if they beat one another, they don't really move. I don't see that they move too far ahead because 8 and 11, they're so close.
Well, it puts you in the top 10.
It depends how they finish though too.
Because 11 is almost there.
That's true. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. Now I think about it. If you're getting into
that's a big step.
10, go to the top 10 from the top 15, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because top 15 is, it's not easy to get in top 15, but it's not the top 10, it's not the top 5.
The pay rate, I think, changes a little bit, maybe.
I could see that. It would make sense.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how much the rankings really have to do with the UFC.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the rankings change up so much, and I don't think they're that accurate most of the time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But who do you have in that fight? You think you still have Dolidze?
I'm gonna go left field. I'm gonna say Imavov takes it.
I can see Imavov doing something. He's from France.
I see Imavov in a way grinding him out and tiring out Dolidze to a win.
Out pressuring him, you're saying? Being able to out cardio him?
Yeah. Maybe. I forget what team Imavov is coming out of.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I forget who he trains with. He
trains. I don't know that.
It's the Francis guys.
Eric Nixick?
Sirogan and them.
Oh, that's right. He trains with Sirogan. Oh, because he's from France. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's out of France. That's right.
Yeah, that's I forgot what Francis Ngannou's old coach name was, but that camp. Well, he's probably training with Cyril Gane, which means that his striking should be a little bit.
He's going big guys.
Should be a little sharpened, I would say.
Yeah,
if he gets to train with that guy, because
that's what I said. Like I'm going left field with it. I can see Imavov now.
I can see that too. He's younger.
Dolidze, yes, is a monster, but I don't know. If it's a 5-rounder.
You don't know if he's able to withstand that.
Has he had a main event?
Dolidze?
I want to say he has.
Hermanson.
Versus Hermanson?
Yeah, and he
beat him.
Yeah, he knocked him out.
Yeah.
He knocked out Phil Hawes, too. And he lost to Vittori.
So, yeah, I think Dolidze gets his ass whooped. It's like, I'm just waiting. I get his ass whooped.
It's probably going to be a good fight.
I think he's going to grind him out.
If you give it to Imavov.
I said Imavov is going to get it, boy. He's going to get it. And then he's going to eat himself a croissant. And then he's going to eat himself a croissant.
Volkanovski.
Yeah.
Versus Topuria is coming soon.
Yeah, man.
UFC title 298, huh? I know we've been through it, but, as we're getting closer, it's nice to have an update on what the thoughts are about this fight and how it's going. I've seen Ilya posting a lot of bullshit. You seen this?
No, I really haven't. I'll be honest. I haven't really kept up with the. I need to actually give that man a follow.
He put like a picture of a little baby guy and him like a big guy, and he photoshopped Volkanovski's face on the little baby guy.
Well,
and him standing up, and he already put champion in his bio on Instagram. See that?
Boy.
He already put that he already has the dub over Volkanovski in the Instagram bio.
Dang.
I know.
He's
That's what I'm saying,
steps,
bro.
Big steps.
He's taking a lot of big steps, a lot of big shots.
Topuria.
But it's nice, he's building up to the fight.
That.
I'm sure Volkanovski's not playing around. I'm really excited to see him come back and how he's coming through.
Everybody's saying he's coming back kind of quick, but who knows, man? He's a champ.
He's a beast. I think he is coming back a little. He might be coming back a little quick, but also, you never know. Like you said, he's the champ, and he's been pretty dominant at 145 for a while now. So
I mean, he's beat everybody at 145.
I know.
So
I do find myself getting more nervous for him as the fight is coming closer, though.
I mean, Topuria's a beast, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Topuria's a beast. He's a little bit younger. He's
you never know. Gen. I mean, Alex is a beast. Alex is a beast at 145.
I know.
So
that's why it's
tough to just
it's such a compelling fight.
Count the champ out like that.
No, I don't think you can.
You can't count the champ out like that.
If nothing else, it's going to be a really, really difficult fight for both of them. I don't think either of them have it easy on this one.
My man Alex got it.
I think Alex might have it too.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's still really close to. We're still.
You just seen him put away contender after contender after contender.
He just ain't. He was shooting for greatness, bro.
And he ate up Yair, man. Volkanovski.
He's eating up everybody at 145.
I know.
So it's tough to say. It's tough to
just shoot it in for Ilya, even though it feels like he is the scary boogeyman that's coming up to fight for the title.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think he gives everybody else problems, but Alex might be able to handle that problem.
He's different. That's a different question that has to be answered.
Topuria's a dog, man.
Topuria's a dog, man.
So, I mean, it's still early in the fight, even though, it's not too far off. I mean, it's February. He's already here. I mean,
it's the end of February. It's this month.
That's what I'm saying. We're on the 30th today. So, I mean, you
got like 3 weeks.
Not even. Yeah. I mean, like 3 weeks. Not even. That's what I'm saying.
So, we'll see. We're going to see this lead up, how it's going.
But, and then in between that, we got freaking Hermanson and Pfeiffer, which should be a pretty exciting card. We cruised through the card a little bit. Seems like it's going to be a pretty exciting fight next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Since we didn't get much but the Royal Rumble this last weekend, which was good, you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? I had more fun with the Women's Royal Rumble out of all of them, because it was like the earliest thing. Everything else was so late. My goodness. I barely saw the Cody Rhodes thing happen because, it was at the end, after everybody got knocked out of the ring, it was left CM Punk and Cody Rhodes but dude, I was just like,
it was like 12, like
yeah, it was pretty late. You know what I'm saying?
After 12, it starts feeling pretty late for sure.
But yeah, so the UFC's coming back.
Tough
with Pyfer and Hermanson.
This is gonna be a good fight, man.
I don't know, because we haven't seen Hermanson in a while.
We have seen him in a while, but he has also been facing the top of the division for a while now, at least top 15.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
He's had his ups and downs, but he's a really big guy for 185. So I don't think Joe Piper's going to be able to bully him as easy as he's been able to bully his other opponents. But then again,
and he's sitting at 10.
Who?
So Piper can jack.
He could climb up.
Yeah, because
Piper's not ranked, right?
And I think that was like that whole thing that Piper had about Hermanson's ranking.
Yeah.
Is that like, why is he even ranked? Because he hasn't fought in like over a year or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we even saw him in 23.
I'm sure he got injured in his last fight. When you don't see them for a while, I don't think it's most of the time. I don't think it's because they're not wanting to get fights. I just think they're probably injured or they feel like they have to take that time off for some reason.
But like also like I don't know. It's like that whole debate on whether like a fighter should be still ranked if they haven't fought in so much time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I think it depends, man. Because you can't, if somebody wins a fight and they're a lower contender, like if an unranked guy beats another unranked guy, do they move up in the rankings? I wouldn't say they do, right? They stay unranked.
He was supposed to fight Brendan Allen back in June. That got canceled. So,
but yeah,
he hasn't had. I mean, he had a fight canceled with Brunson, but and this is in 22. So we haven't seen him in almost 2 years.
Yeah,
because he hasn't fought since December of 22. And that was against Dolidze, and Dolidze beat him.
I don't know. I guess it is some time off, so we'll see how Hermanson does against Piper. I don't know.
And he beat him in a round 2 KO TKO. And it's been so long that I kind of do remember this.
I don't know.
It was hazy, but I think he ended up like.
Piper gets this then?
I don't know. Piper's really good everywhere, and he hasn't really been able to like show his skills,
Yeah. Apparently he's been doing this for a really long time.
Yeah, because it would be a good one if Piper comes away with this, right?
And
they set him up against like Bo Nickel down the line somewhere.
I think they're saving that type of fights for
because those two dudes, whenever they get into it, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're the new gen for sure, so we'll see how that goes.
That's going to be wild.
With how this fight goes, Because I don't think they put them together right away.
I think he steamrolls Hermanson, honestly.
He might. I mean, he definitely has that type of power to do it.
Yeah.
The way he puts the guys away, he punches really strong, so.
But if he doesn't...
I'd probably give it to Piper, too, honestly.
Because I think he's like... He has losses, but he's coming off of like 2 or 3 wins here now.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. And I think this is his first main event.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he's coming out.
It seems like he's coming through with a new fury.
He better come out with that song. I'm coming.
I think he will be.
I want the word to.
But what else we got? What other kind of news we got? Oh yeah, that's right. We got the. You want to talk about a little boxing real quick?
Yeah, we could just run through. What do you think about Francis and Joshua? When's this? When's that date?
I don't even know.
I forget.
Francis versus Anthony Joshua. It's got to be soon. They've been talking about it. They did a standoff. They've been doing a lot of promo.
Yeah. Right.
So. I'm excited to see what happens there, especially after the freaking Tyson Fury fight. It's like now you're like, damn, Francis Ngannou's like straight up real boxer now. Like,
yeah, no, I mean,
because you don't get the AJ fight without doing really well in the Tyson Fury fight. You realize that, right?
but what do you think? Damn, so it's in March 8th, so that's right around the corner.
It's next month.
Yeah.
So, like I said,
in Riyadh season.
Yeah, the only reason
Part
that
of the
they're
Riyadh
giving
season.
Francis Ngannou this next fight is because he did so well in the Tyson Fury fight. So they obviously have a lot of faith that he's going to do well. I don't know who's the favorite. I'm guessing Joshua's probably the favorite.
I think maybe Joshua might be overlooking him a little bit. Nah, I don't think so. I think Eddie Hearn is looking at overlooking Francis just a tad bit, because Francis definitely impressed everybody, and with that Tyson Fury obviously fight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like, he didn't even get to shine as much as he
should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't get the win, and I think he definitely won. But I wonder.
Well, but then he didn't even that was his first professional boxing, like his first time in the ring, like in that kind of.
And he was incredible,
and he performed. But like, I think now that he's got he got a feel for it.
Yeah,
he might be a little more comfortable. He
might be even better.
He got maybe more feel for it. The scenario, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And like the whole vibe of he'll feel more comfortable with maybe the rhythm of how things might go. Even though it's obviously every fight is different and things are going to be different about it. But like like transitioning to boxing, as far as that, it should go better for him. I feel. I think it'll go better, and he'll have a better performance.
Well, it depends. I don't know if he wins.
An even better performance than he had against Tyson Fury.
I think he could do that. I don't know if he finishes Anthony Joshua. It's possible.
But Joshua, that's the thing that everybody's be questioning Joshua's chin and stuff, because he hasn't had that opposition.
Well, he's wilted in a couple fights, like the Usyk fight. Yeah. So.
And then like he and that was a long time ago now, but with the Andrew Ruiz loss,
yeah, that's
and even though he came back and avenged that loss, but that was more on Ruiz because he didn't
look so great.
Yeah, it just looked like he went and had a good time after the win, which is well deserved. But at the same time, he should have kept on that trend. He should have kept.
Well, that's the question: is what kind of Anthony Joshua was to show up that night?
Yeah, he seems very determined and. After that Otto Wallen, I mean, he didn't want no more, and dude, he definitely looked dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He definitely looked like freaking Atlas in there, bro.
Oh yeah, he looks. His physique is crazy.
Dude looks crazy.
Yeah, they both got some great physiques.
But
we'll see who could throw hands the best.
In a standoff, it was pretty interesting though. Because both of them are just, they're giants, and like, because everybody sees AJ is so big, and
he looks smaller compared to.
But Francis' size is right up to him, son.
Like, yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, even against Tyson Fury, Francis never look small.
No.
And Tyson Fury's huge.
And that was crazy too. Yeah, that was wild because like
he couldn't
remember when he was putting his face on him and stuff.
He couldn't lay on him. He was too strong.
Do none of that. He was way too strong in the grappling and the clinch and stuff. And he already knew. He probably felt them arms, bro. He was like, "Oh no, I ain't trying."
Well, that's the thing too.
Tangle up with this fool. He gonna break my arms.
Yeah, for him to not really even gas out with his arms in that fight, and to be able to handle any type of. Because I think his background in MMA definitely helps him when it comes to that clinching and that boxing.
Yeah.
Because we saw it the whole time. Tyson Fury was trying to do what he did to Deontay Wilder, was trying to like lay on somebody.
Yeah.
But Francis Ngannou would immediately kind of get under him and then push him aside and get out of there, or just not even. He just couldn't lay on him.
No, you couldn't do nothing.
So it's gonna be really fun to watch what he's gonna be able to do when. Anthony Joshua tries to, get him in a clinch or, something like that. Because like you said, he's probably going to come out better.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely come out a little bit better, more comfortable, and just be more ready for the sport in general, you know? Like, regardless the opposition, I think he's just more prepared. He'll be more prepared this time around. you know.
Should be fun.
But cheer. Other than that, man, the only big thing that really came out that we were talking about before was the Shakur Stevenson news talking about he's going to retire.
He's retiring, yeah. He's done.
Says that boxing is whack or whatever.
I don't believe it.
I think he's just dodging his mandatories in a sense. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's just like
maybe
you're really
he doesn't
gonna give up something where you're one of the top guys.
Well, he was chasing this Devin Haney fight. Like
he could still get it if he keeps.
He really wanted to fight Haney.
I don't think that's impossible to get. I just think, like I said, we've had this before. Teofimo said that he retired and he came back right away.
Yeah,
it's not
because he's going to be fighting here.
Garcia,
soon,
I think, even said he retired.
I don't think I ever heard him retire. Did he?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure.
But when like they say, it's like what you say.
Yeah,
it's like
you're in your prime.
A lot of these fighters, I don't know. Back in the day, it was more realistic when people used to say that.
But even then,
yeah,
bro, like this is your main source of income. What you make your living from?
What
like
you gonna do?
Yeah, like what, you gonna start a podcast,
especially
or whatever,
if they got that lifestyle and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
You
I
know
mean, I guess you could do that. I'm not saying he wouldn't be successful in that. I'm just saying. I just don't imagine anybody would do. I
just wonder why.
It's just I think it's to kind of like build hype so when they come back.
Maybe
Yeah, like I said, maybe he's just taking a little bit of time off, but I don't believe it really.
But it's one of those things. I don't know, like it could be a publicity stunt or whatever. But
yeah,
I just feel like just stick around, dude. What are you
doing?
Why don't you start making calls? Why don't you make a call out or something?
Just try and get on that, man.
Yeah,
like I said, try and get
call
that
out.
cash.
Call out Ryan Garcia or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
call
Ryan Garcia will bark back at you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure, bro.
So, but
I think that's
anyways, other than that, we'll probably be back next week with a little bit of Jack Hermanson, Joe Pyfer action. We'll run down that card. And maybe we'll get a little bit more into 298 as it's approaching.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit closer to it.
And maybe there'll be some more announcements for UFC 300, hopefully. Because we still don't have a main event for that.
Yeah. We'll see, man.
We'll see what happens.
As it gets closer, we'll throw out some guesses.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are up in the air about 300 and how that card's looking. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty stacked. We got the BMF title and all that. We got the strawweight title.
We'll see.
So we'll see. Well, you already know. Hit the buttons. And we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.